everyone, hope you guys are doing okay today. I just wanted to come on and share with you why I think you need to get your master's degree. That is, if you are a registered dietitian. Just a little background, I am a registered dietitian and I did recently obtain my master's degree. I actually have a different video that I can maybe link to down below that kind of explains how I got my master's degree. So anyway, this is for you dietitians out there, and hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm outside and there's a ton of different noises around me. There's cars going by, there's birds chirping in the air, and there's a lawnmower somewhere. Hopefully it doesn't come nearby. Anyway, I'll get right to it. So just a little background too is in regards to your getting a master's degree, nowadays it's really easy to do that. It's you can, whether it's in class in person or online. That's actually the route I went and did, was an online program. So there's tons of different programs out there, a lot of different things to choose from. And the other thing too is you don't have to get your master's in a nutrition related field. It can be like a business side of things. It could be hospital administration. It could be public health, something completely different. They don't specify, or CDR, or the Commission on Dietetic Registration. They don't actually say that you need to do anything related or that it has to be related to nutrition. I decided to do mine in nutrition because that's what I wanted to do, and I wanted to focus more on nutrition. So anyway, so that being said, I have for you 5 reasons that as to why you should get your master's degree. Okay, 5 reasons for you. The reason number 1 is to help build your confidence as a nutrition expert and as an individual. For me, I was a huge self-doubter. I always have told myself I can't do it. Again, that's something I talk about in my other video. But getting your master's is a big boost in that, in your confidence. Just getting through it, doing it, seeing that you can do it and you are capable of doing it is huge. That was huge for me. Because again, I was like, I can't do my master's. That just sounds scary. There's just absolutely no way. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I've been out of school for 10 plus years. I don't know how to do something online, like an online course. I've never taken an online course. So anyway, so there's going to be a ton of things in your way to kind of tell you that you can't do it or that you shouldn't do it. But go beyond that. Get through that. Don't be afraid. Do it. It will be a huge confidence boost. Like I said, for yourself as a nutrition expert, as just a professional in general and on an individual level. And actually, I'm going to link to an article, or actually it's a FAQ on that the CDR put out. So it actually will have answers to a lot of questions that you might have. I'm not going over all these questions, but yeah, I will link that below for you guys. But I did highlight here that it says that it has been observed that healthcare professionals with advanced degrees tend to have higher self-esteem and attain a higher profile within the profession as writers, researchers, and leaders. So that is actually one of the reasons why CDR decided to make it crucial for dietitians to have their master's degree. Moving on, reason number 2 is actually to meet your 75 credits in continuing education. So that's something I kind of forgot about. I didn't forget about getting my credits, but I didn't really realize that the education that I got through my master's degree, those classes, actually count towards those credits. So it actually only took me like 2 classes for me to achieve 75 credits within my 5-year span. So that's really cool. I'm done. I'm done with my 75 credits. So that's really cool. So that investment really paid off in that regard. So that's reason number 2. Reason number 3 is to have a competitive edge. And I say that for, I guess, a few reasons, but one is to have a competitive edge with your fellow dietitians and nutrition experts. So as you guys know, or may not know, in 2024, this is going to be the way that dietitians are going to get their education. They're going to be required to have a master's degree just to be an entry-level dietitian. So now those of us who are dietitians right now, prior to 2024, you will be grandfathered in. So it's not mandatory for those who are dietitians now to get their master's. So anyway, but that being said, I mean, if I'm applying for a job and there's another dietitian that has her master's degree, after the fact, after 2024 or whatever, I don't look as competitive. I mean, yeah, I might have a good amount of experience, but I didn't go forward in getting more education in my field and getting that higher degree. So I think it's important to be competitive with your counterparts. So the other thing too, again, in this article that I'll link to you guys, is that, so it says the need to elevate entry-level RD education to a graduate level is consistent with the knowledge, skills, and research base required in the field of nutrition and dietetics, and is necessary to protect the public, remain competitive, and increase recognition and respect. So there's another reason right there. Just reiterating that competitiveness as well. So moving on, let's see here. Tip number 4, you likely will get a higher pay, more income. This is something, again, that it wasn't necessarily the reason why I pursued my master's, but it was definitely a plus. Unfortunately, in my current role, I didn't get a pay bump just because I got my master's degree. But one of the things too, I'll point out in this same article is, and this is kind of dated, sort of, I guess the research is a little bit, but it says in 2010, RD salaries were 40 to 45% less than salaries of other non-physician health professionals. Education beyond the bachelor's degree continues to be associated with hourly wage gains. In 2011, the difference between the median wage of RDs was a master's degree, and those with a bachelor's degree was $2.41 an hour. So that was the difference. So that's about $5,000 per year is the difference between someone that does not have a master's degree and someone that does. So that's a huge chunk of change. So that's more incentive for us to get our master's degrees. So, and then tip number 5, why do I say tips? I don't know. Reason number 5 is to sharpen rusty skills and to gain new skills. So for me, again, I was out of school for 10 years. So of course with a master's degree, and don't be scared, you do a lot of writing. That freaked me out too, but don't be scared. It's not a big deal. You'll get through it. But I sharpened my writing skills. So I'm definitely a better writer. I'm a better professional writer. So that's awesome. So that was definitely a skill that sharpened for me. Another skill I gained was actually, and this might be like, oh, who cares, to some, but I actually, I created my own website. So it was an entrepreneurial dietetics course, and in that course that we were required to do to create our own website and like our own business basically. So I had to have that mindset of like, if I had my own business, what would I do? What would I focus on? The financial aspect of it, all of that stuff. So that right there, I'm pretty much, I mean, probably not all the way there. I could probably start my own business. So that's definitely a new skill that I created. And then not only that, just communication in general, sharpening your brain, reading. Again, I haven't read a textbook in, quite a while. Reading research articles, that type of thing. So and when I say, of course I've read textbooks, but nothing like, cover to cover basically. And that is what I did with my master's program. I did read the required material. So anyway, those are some reasons. This article is really good. It does kind of answer more questions and provide you more reason to get your master's degree. So definitely look at this. But again, we are the nutrition experts, right? So if you're working in the hospital, food service, community, whatever the case is, you have your own business, you are the nutrition expert, and I think we need to take that seriously And we need to be up at that level. So social workers, occupational therapists, a lot of other healthcare workers or professionals, they have a higher level of education and they get paid more, right? So we want to be up there on that level. We want to be taken seriously. We want doctors and our managers, our higher ups to take us seriously and see us as that expert. So anyway, those are a few things that I just wanted to go over, some good reasons to why you, yes, you, sitting in front of your computer screen at home or your phone or whatever it is, you need to get your master's degree. I really encourage it. It was honestly the best thing that the best decision I made. Again, I pushed it off for so long, but do it. You're never too young, you're never too old. You know, the programs are flexible nowadays, so there's really no excuse for you to not do it. I know it's financially an investment in yourself, but you have to invest in yourself as a nutrition professional, as an individual. So yeah, so do that. So I hope that these reasons were enough to make you take that plunge and consider getting your master's. Definitely something, again, I encourage. But I'll leave it at that. You know, I think I rambled on enough for you today. But if you have any questions, if I misspoken or if I said something that was confusing, please let me know. Comment below. Are you in your master's program now, or are you thinking about it? What are the hang-ups that you have? What are the things that are preventing you from getting your master's? I'd like to have a conversation with you, so definitely comment below. Anyway, yeah, so I'll leave you at that. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm sorry, hopefully the noise wasn't too crazy out here. It's a nice day out here, despite it being pretty cloudy. It was nice to be able to get outside and get some fresh air and just hang out with all you guys. So, all right, well, you guys take care. Have an awesome day, and we will hopefully see you again soon. Bye-bye.